Welcome to the Chillwood Podcast. Today we're gonna be chilling with my guy JT. Let's get into it. How you doing, bro?
Doing good, man. Appreciate you having me on the show. Glad to
Of
be
course,
here.
man. Of course, man. First and foremost, I want to ask you, man, how your mental health right now? Just in life, how you feeling right now?
Right now, I'm doing pretty good. Things. There's always gonna be obstacles in the way in the course of your life, but right now, I feel like I'm doing good. I feel like I'm a 7.5, 8 out of 10.
I like that. I like that. That's good, bro. That's good. So we want to start off with a quick question. Kind of break the ice with us right now. So I got a would you rather. Would you rather do 2 rounds with prime Mike Tyson, or would you do 5 rounds with your father?
I do 5 rounds with my father, boy. I'm not taking Mike Tyson, bro. There's no way, like, nah, bro. It takes one punch for Mike Tyson. My father, like, I'm gonna have to just get it in, like, you know what I'm saying? But no, Mike Tyson different. That's not no joke right there. That's man. That's brain dead right there, bro.
All right. So now, me and you both from Hartford, Connecticut, born and raised, and we've seen a lot of hoopers come to our time. So I want to ask you, who are your top 5 favorite hoopers that come out of Connecticut, or that's in Connecticut? And I'll give my 5 after you.
Top 5 favorite hoopers. Right off the bat, I'm gonna have to go with. I mean, obviously, people that's getting paid for it. I'm gonna say Andre Drummond, Khalil Dukes, but then favorite wise, like I actually enjoy watching. I'm gonna have to say Murph, Daylon, JQ, and I'm putting myself in that top 5.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in there.
That's 3. That's 3.
Sure. So no, that's 5, right? That's
that's you 2. That's your 5.
Yeah, Daylon for sure. Just cause, bro, like I used to just practicing with him and stuff like that, just seeing him in the game and stuff like that. I really enjoyed that. Yeah, Daylon, JQ, Khalil, Drummond, and I'm throwing myself in there.
I respect. My 5 would probably be JQ, Daylon. I'll probably put Keandre in there, Keandre Fear. I'll probably put you. And my 5th, I'll probably put Jalen Martin. Weaver beat was, feel me? Gotta salute them guys, baby. So
I heard you.
So also I want to ask you again now, we're gonna kind of switch gears a little bit. So you're college athlete, basketball wise, D2, right?
Yeah.
So this from your game right now, you learned a lot through your journey. Like, who would you compare your game to in the NBA?
Comparison wise, I feel like I watch a lot of people and try to put different things from different people's games inside my own game. But I definitely try to visualize myself being like John Wall for real. Just try to play with his speed, try to play with his vision, and then just play with his emotion on the court. Like when I score, I like to get a little chippy, show my emotion. So I feel like John Wall is the person I try to model my game after.
Okay, I like that. He's still a scrub, low key, but I get it. I get it. All right, so born and raised in Hartford, Connecticut. How do you describe Hartford to somebody who never been there before?
I would describe it like, I feel like for us, for me and you, since we've been there for our whole life, we it's less violent than what people try to make it seem. So I would kind of tell them, or try to tell them to, have their own experiences, come to Hartford with an open mind, and just be open, because I feel like it's a lot less violent than what people make it out. Maybe it's just because we know people, well, I'm not gonna say that, but maybe it's because we just been around it our whole life. So yeah, I'm going down.
Yeah. I think Hartford got a bad spell on it. When everybody hear Hartford, it's like a nah. This is a big NO, So I want to ask you, like, what are some of the battles you had to face growing up in Hartford?
I think just being able to stay focused for real. Like I had so much people around me go down the wrong path. And it's part of them is to blame, but part of it is also just like, man, there's just so much opportunity and so much, like, it's so easy to get access to things that you shouldn't be doing, as far as drugs, being in the streets, gang violence. So it's just like, when it's so easy to have access to those things, it makes it harder for people to try to stay away from it. And then when the positive opportunities is so hard to come by, it's like, man, I've been grinding for this for so long and I still ain't get opportunity. So I might as well go do something that's gonna get me that opportunity quicker. You feel me? So I think just staying focused was one of the biggest challenges I faced growing up in Hartford.
So who or what like made you stay focused, like to just go down the straight line, just staying away from like the gun violence, the drug abuse that's going on in our city? Like who or what made you kind of stay away from that?
I think like I said, just being around people that went down that same path, whether it's people older than me, people my age, or people younger than me, just seeing like, yo, it's no outlet for that. It's a dead end street. You feel me? So it's just like being able to kind of have like an outer body experience and see, yo, like that's not gonna lead me to where I want to be, or that's not gonna get me to the places that I want to be and achieve the goals that I want to achieve. So I think just having the in-person experience, like, yo, like I can't go down that road.
Yeah. So now, what do you think Hartford needs? Like, what do we need in our community to just kind of stray our youth away from that, to keep them on a better path, so we can have like more successful Black men and Black girls?
I think, to be honest, bro, like I think it's just like, I don't know where it is. I don't know where we get it from, but I feel like nobody wants to see somebody from the same environment or the same neighborhood make it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, genuinely, like, you obviously gonna have like your friends, your family, tight knit people that's close to you want to see you make it. But it's like, yo, I don't have a problem. I'm a basketball player. I play basketball. I've been playing basketball. I don't have a problem with talking to people that's under me, like on things that they could be doing that I should have been doing when I was younger. And it's just like, I feel like we don't have enough love or just enough people trying to give back that's at higher places. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even where I want to be, but I still feel like I could shed light or spread knowledge to people that's under me, because I've been through so much with this. So it's like, I feel like if we can start helping each other, I'm not saying giving out handouts, but like just helping each other along the way, I feel like that's what we need for real. So
yeah, I feel like we all hate on each other for like stupid little petty reasons. Like if you're not known in this city or nobody know where you're from type of thing, it's just like we're just automatic hate. It's never like let me see what he about or let me see what she about. It's just always hate because I don't know you or I never seen you around here before.
Nah, for sure. Like, and that's something that we gotta get away from. It's like, yo, I don't know why it's like that, but it's enough of us. It's enough of us in the city. It's enough of us that know each other, that any business idea or anything that we come up with, we should be able to make it go viral. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, it's people, and it's people that's been supporting me from different cities more than people from Hartford, and that shit, like, that blew my mind. Like, dang, like I want the hometown love. Everybody want their hometown love. It's like, yo, these people over here in Texas or these people in Cali is stepping for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how can I look past that? So it's like, man, we just gotta start showing love for real.
Yeah, I think when it comes to like Connecticut in general, I think everybody like always branched out to like the New Yorks, the ATL, just because it got a bigger name rather than just represent for their own city, which is Connecticut.
But it's like, I feel like that way too. But it's like, how can, for my example that I just gave you, how can I look past Cali stepping for me? How can I look past Texas stepping for me? And then when I get to Connecticut, it's like the numbers drop. So it's like, why not continue to start dealing with Dallas? Why not continue to start dealing with Cali? So it's like, I don't know. It's like, it's up in the air. Like, I love Hartford, Connecticut. I love Connecticut. I tell any and everybody about it, but it's like, yo, y'all got to step up, man. Like,
yeah, I think that's something we just need to work on as a community, bro. We got to take the right steps to something. We don't know where to start, but we got to start somewhere, bro. Because we got so much talent in our city, but it's like they don't get no love to kind of put it on the mainstream or put it somewhere where other people can see it.
No, that's for sure. That's definitely
the crazy part.
That's facts.
Yeah, but let's switch gears a little bit, So, you're a basketball player. You were playing basketball all your life, So, like, when did you pick up a basketball for the very first time, if you remember?
The very first time, that's I don't know if I remember that, but I know like just hooping in my backyard, because I always had a hoop in my yard. Just hooping in my backyard, hooping down the street at maybe Turquan Tyrese and them house, going crazy over there. But I really don't know the first time. Yeah, I really don't know the first time, but some of the first memories definitely in my backyard or down the street at Turquan and them house.
When did you start going to like different leagues, like youth leagues, to kind of like improve your game? At what age did you start that?
Maybe like I want to say 7 or 8. That's when I started my first that was when I started first playing organized basketball, and I was within the Boys and Girls Club right down the street from my house. And after that, it would be like playing at the Y. I only played one game at Smoothly, but we ain't gonna talk about that. I only played one game at Smoothly, but yeah, I'm gonna say like around 7 or 8 is when I started like playing organized basketball in different leagues around Hartford.
Now, you remember your first stat? 2 points, rebound, layup, still? Anything? You remember any of that?
I feel like my first stat might have been like some defensive shit, just because I was so like.
That's a turnover, bro. Dang, you got a turnover, bro.
Nah, I think if I was in steal, bro, I'm gonna say steal, because we used to run a 2-2-1 press. So you feel me? I feel like it was a steal. If I'm gonna say my first stat, it was probably a steal for real.
So it's safe to say you was a little hacker, bro.
Not for sure. I'm definitely gonna hack you. 7 or 8, I'm hacking.
That's for sure. So when at what age did you decide to like start taking basketball like more serious? Like you could see like this could be like your job for the rest of your life.
I want to say like around like 8th, 9th grade. Cause that was around the same time I was like started going to more camps, like at least 75 camps. Started playing AAU ball for real, and just seeing people from different states playing as well, and just seeing the talent level as well. So it was just like it pushed me to want to be better than I was, and kind of I had no choice but to take it serious if I wanted to get somewhere with it. So I want to say around 7th or 8th grade is when I started to be like, all right, I got to actually buckle down and take it serious.
So 9th grade, you was probably what, like you went to Hartford High, correct?
Yeah.
So how was it? Like, how did it feel to put on that varsity uniform for the very first time? Like, how did it feel? Like on your skin? Was it emotion? Was you nervous? Like, how did it feel for you?
Nah, I was definitely nervous. Definitely nervous. And it's crazy because I knew it wasn't a good chance for me to get in the game, because I was playing behind. At that point, it was Mookie there, Murph, and I'm pretty sure it was somebody else behind them. So it's like I knew I really wasn't about to get in the game unless we was blowing them out. But it just was like, damn, like I low key hope he don't call me right now. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I ain't trying to get in the game, blow some junk, and everybody looking at me like, bro, what are you doing? But nah, it was definitely like, if I can get that feeling back again, like it was an enjoyment. And then like scoring on varsity, it was just like hearing that he's a freshman chance. Like, man, that shit was like, it was definitely tough for real. Like that's something I remember. I remember my first freshman varsity bucket. It was in the CCC tournament at Buckley, and they had subbed me and Shaq and me and Shaquem in at the same time type shit. I think Shaquem got a bucket first, and then everybody was going crazy. And I ended up getting like a fast break layup or something. But that jump felt good, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
What was the first thing that went through your mind? Like, I can't break this layup, bro. This is a bucket right here. I can't miss that, man.
When I made it, the first thing was going like, you know how you like try to play it smooth, like you've been here before, like
yeah.
I know I was cheesing though, because the first thing I was thinking, like, bro, I'm in the newspaper, bro. Like my name about to be in the newspaper, bro.
Thanks, bro.
I'm flexing hard with those 2 points.
Right. So you went to Hartford High, I went to Weaver. So our school's rivals, like, let's talk a little bit about that and like what some of your memories that we have, bro. Because those were some epic games on both sides, bro.
Bro,
we used to kill y'all, by the way, bro.
We for sure the better program, bro. We for sure the better program, bro. We used to do y'all.
Never.
Bro,
never.
I'm 4-2 against y'all.
No.
I'm 4-2,
bro. Yeah. I'm pretty sure them 4 wins you guys probably your freshman year.
I only did no, bro. Murph, I really don't recall me losing when Murph was there, bro.
Exactly. Murph was a bucket though. But
listen, yeah, the only time y'all beat me is when in the CCC tournament. I get y'all that. Like y'all got that one.
That was epic, bro.
The CCC tournament, and then it's when y'all beat us at Hartford High. That's the only 2 times I lost to y'all, bro. Y'all had us up at y'all home, but then we came back and won.
We're not gonna talk about that, bro. We're not gonna talk about that. but let's talk about like the Doc Carly and like how them games was like, just like the whole city just coming out just to see Hartford High and Weaver played. Like, let's talk a little bit about like how the crowd was, like what we used to see, bro.
Bro, them jumps is lit, bro. I feel like that was like that was the talk of the town that night. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Weaver Hartford High playing, it's gonna be like around like 8:00 game. Mm-hmm. Everybody in there, like from both sides, north end, south end. That jump was just lit, bro. Like, I remember my first bucket in that too. And that was my first start on varsity too.
Mm-hmm. I think that was my freshman year. Yeah, when you was a sophomore, right? Yeah, that was my freshman year.
That was my first start on varsity. And I remember Reese, like him telling me that, like, yo, just be ready. But I didn't know being ready was like, all right, you about to start this game. So when he called me in the lineup, I'm like, damn, like it's a whole bunch of women here, like my family here, like I'm like, bro, I got to do something. I remember just me getting the floater and just being happy as hell, like, yeah, like I don't know, that just felt like that was that stage at that level, like you here, like, you know what I'm saying, like,
yeah, because I remember like, no, my fault, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
No, I was just about to say, like, if you can do something in the dot, like you solidify, like people will think you straight for real.
Cause like those games, bro, like the crowd used to be crazy. Like we used to have people fighting. I think that game when you started, that's when like the crowd came on the court at like the second or third quarter, and I think like the game was over after that. Like I think people was fighting the crowd. Like I think like they were throwing like pizza or something at people, and like they just started like just storm the court, and the game was over. Like they couldn't control the crowd. Like I feel that jump was crazy.
That was for real, like, bro. That now that I think about it, bro, that's real life crazy, bro. Like that was like some like Malice in the Palace type shit, bro. Like,
yo, what? It was crazy, bro. So like, let's talk about my favorite game against y'all, the CCC tournament. You know, we play at Buckley. You know, feel me? My teammate Chaylin Martin caught a body bag. We ain't gonna say no names, but it was crazy, bro. Like this, like you being on the opposite team. Like, how did you feel seeing that? Because for me, like I was going crazy. Like, so how did you feel seeing your teammate get like dunked on?
Nah, first of all, shout out to Blanks. That was a little.
Yeah, shout out to him too, bro. That's my guy too, bro. That's my guy.
Shout out to Juan, bro. But
that's my guy, bro.
Nah, like just being on the other end, it was just like, damn, like, so I'm trying to tell what's his name to Herb and inbound the ball. Like, let's go Herb and try to get a bucket, like, so it could calm down a little bit. But that shit was definitely crazy. But I would say, I ain't gonna lie to you, I think that gave Blake's motivation because the next year he came back creaming. Like next year he was dunking and everything. So shout out to Juwan.
Yo, did we even play y'all like that next year? I don't think we played y'all. I don't remember playing y'all that next year.
I don't think it was a dog.
Yeah,
so I don't think we did. I don't think we did.
But yeah, that game, that was a great game, bro. Like, besides everything that happened, like that big play, that was a great game between like both teams, bro. Like the crowd was going crazy. Like both teams came out with energy, played hard. Like I feel like that was a good game, bro.
For sure. That's definitely up there.
Yeah, so now, like what was some of like your favorite like moments in high school?
Basketball wise or like just
basketball wise.
It would definitely have to be like, I think like Saturday practices. Saturday practices was always fun. Like we at Hartford High, we'd come in, Coach Manny, which was our like freshman coach, but he was always there on Saturdays as well. We'll always be like donuts and stuff. And practices was just like real chill on Saturday. So I think Saturday practices and then like just playing. Oh, no, I'm lying. Whenever we played against Bloomfield at Bloomfield, bro, I loved it, bro. Like Bloomfield to me was like, it felt like Madison Square Garden, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like,
but that's when Chauncey was with them, right?
Like,
that's when Chauncey was playing too with them.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he was a bucket too, bro.
Bro, whenever we played Bloomfield, bro, it just felt lit, bro. Like, you know, the females gonna be there showing out, so you got to go crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just is tough for real. Playing Bloomfield was definitely a good one.
Yeah, I used to watch that with on the news. Like that, I used to have Matt highlights going crazy.
Bloomfield Hartford is definitely a good matchup, bro.
Nah. I need a story. Like any embarrassing moments, like on the court in high school. Like any embarrassing moments.
Probably one of my most embarrassing moments in high school. Hartford High probably was like, I remember this was my freshman year. I remember getting like a steal or something, or a leak out. And I remember just looking back at a defender, and then when I got closer to the rim, bro, when I tell you I smoked, like I'm talking about smoked it, like I'm like, bro, ain't no way, bro, like smoked it, bro. Like that's probably my most embarrassing one though. That's like the only one I can think of right now for real.
No, for me, I think we was playing like Windsor at Windsor. Bro, I smoked the open layup. I said, oh my God. I was like, ain't no way, bro. See, I could have dunked it, but the way my legs were set up right there, it wasn't going my way, bro. It wasn't going my way.
That's one of the most embarrassing things, bro. Because everybody kind of like, what is he doing? Like, get him up there.
Yeah, so all I heard was, oh, that's like that's a sum me up, coach. Sum me up, bro.
Yeah,
bro. So like now, like, how do you feel like your high school career went overall? Like, do you think you exceeded your expectations?
No, I think for me personally, my expectations, I feel like I definitely underachieved. I feel like I didn't have the mindset that I should have. And I feel like I definitely have achieved. I really wanted a chip, bro. I didn't get that. The closest we came was the Final Four. We lost to New Haven, but that I didn't even get to Mohegan. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I definitely underachieved. Like, just not being able to have that experience to play on that court, won't have that experience the rest of my life. So it's like, that's something I missed out on. That's something I definitely missed out on.
So how did it feel like putting on like that final varsity uniform for the last time?
I think it didn't really hit me like as soon as we lost. I feel like it took a little bit to sink in, like, damn, like it's over. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just remember me being a freshman and Mookie, it was one time Mookie was in the locker room and he was just looking at all of us, like me, Shaquem, and the rest of the freshmen, like, damn, like, make sure y'all like enjoy these moments because y'all gonna be in my shoes sooner or later. And when that time came, it was just like, damn, like it's over. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all the practices, all the fun times, all the bad times, all the good ups and downs. It's just like, damn, it definitely happened quick, went by fast. So I feel like all the youngsters, all the young ones in high school still, bro, take advantage of these years, bro. Like, it's some of the best basketball years that you're gonna have. Like, really try to enjoy them years while you're there.
Yeah, I feel like for me, like that, I think we lost in the chip, but like after that, bro, like school just wasn't school no more. Like it was like just kind of going through the motions. Like no more practice, no more games, no more like the coach chain you up, no more talking to your teammates on the regular. It's like school just, I'm just going with the motions. Like it just feel the same. Like no, you ain't got no practice no more after school, no, nothing.
And just knowing like it's not no next year. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that was definitely tough to like come to grasp with. Like, man, it's over, bro. Like,
yeah. So now that you graduated from Hartford High, you decided to go prep, right?
Yeah.
What made you decide to go prep?
So after Hartford High, I knew while the season was going on, I did want to go prep, but I always was keeping prep as more so of like like if I don't get the schools that I don't get or don't want or get to the level that I wanted, then I'm gonna go prep. Mm-hmm. So kind of like a little rundown, like the coach from Westminster, he was recruiting me. He was recruiting me pretty hard. Mm-hmm. And the whole time I was at Hartford High my senior year. And I feel like the connection that I got with him just from the very first time I spoke with him, it wasn't more so a coach to player relationship. It always felt like bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is my brother, like, you know what I'm saying? So he was able to talk the same slang that we was talking and that we still talk. He just was able to connect with me on a different level than what other coaches that was recruiting me was able to connect. So I feel like it was always something there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
shout out to
Pringle. No, say that again?
I said shout out to Pringle.
Yeah.
My guy.
I got a chance to meet him. He's a really cool dude, bro. I respect him, bro. Like everything, like I could vouch for everything you saying, bro. Like he a really cool dude, bro. So like, how was your journey there? Like, then you get like a leg injury, right? Like your first game or something?
Yeah, so my leg injury ended up happening in my first game of that prep year. I ended up playing only like the first half. I think I had like 11 points in the first half. I was doing good. Like that was going to be the first year that I was able to really see what my game was without a leash. You know, Pringle was going to give me that green light that I always wanted, that I've been working hard for. And it just happened to be that I had got injured. So it was kind of tough for me going through that, like mentally. And then I also felt like, man, like this dude put his eggs in my basket and I failed. And it felt like I failed. Like, I'm saying, like I can't even give him the all that I wanted to give him. I can't even win him games. I can't even, put his program at a higher place. So it felt mentally, it felt like I was letting him down. It felt like I was letting my family down. And then it's just like having the goals that I had for myself, like, damn, like now you got to wait a whole nother year before you can even think about trying to achieve those goals. So it was definitely a rough one for real.
How was the recovery process from that leg injury?
I think it was 6 months, I want to say, a 6 months recovery process. But I feel like I recovered a little faster because I remember saying that I was ahead of the time. I just remember like the first time me having to do like actually walk by myself again, it was like real nerve wracking. I didn't want to really put pressure on it. And then when I was able to start hooping again, I really didn't want to like make any cuts or like do any certain crossovers to where I know I had to put my trust in that leg. So it was definitely like a mental battle more than physical, I feel like.
So how do you feel like you gain that confidence just by continuing to do rehab on that leg? Like just to build that confidence back in yourself as well as your leg, like trusting it, jumping off of it the whole nine?
Yeah, I think like continue to have that confidence and just being like, bro, like you either gonna do it or you're not. You either gonna go 100 or you're not. Like you know what's gonna happen if you don't go 100. So it's like just getting over yourself and doing what you got to do. I feel like once I started to realize like, yo, it's do or die. It is what it is. had the leg injury, you either gonna get through it or you're not. So I feel like once I decided to just do it, it really wasn't. It was never as bad as I thought it was going to be, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So now after that, like what happened like with basketball and stuff? Like what happened after the leg injury and like your prep year didn't go as planned? Like what happened?
So after that, I graduated from Westminster, and then I went to another prep school in Mass called Redemption Christian Academy,
mm-hmm.
and that was pretty tough for me. Our team had a really good year. Like, I really don't remember us losing it too much games, but not a lot of people went to the places that they wanted to go to from that school. So I ended up moving to Texas from Connecticut for 2 years. And that's when I was trying to get onto a community college down there. But the school that I was trying to get in touch with, I tried to get into touch with the coach multiple times, but that didn't end up working. So I eventually got put on to this All-American showcase down in Dallas. Did my thing there, had a good showcase, had a good outing. And that's how I ended up in Cali, and that's how I ended up back on the scene with basketball. So I always was training while I wasn't playing organized, making sure that my body was in shape, making sure that my mental was good, and making sure that when I do get the opportunity, that I can take full advantage of it. And that was that showcase for me. So.
So how was the JUCO experience? Like, just get in there and just like that recruiting process. Like, how was it? So I had 2 different JUCO experiences. The first year I played in California, in the state of California, at a school called De Anza College, and that experience was pretty good. Like, I had a pretty good individual season from my stats perspective, but I didn't win as much as I wanted to. Our team didn't win as much as we wanted to. And coaches look for winners. So you can have a great year, but if you're not winning, then it's like, what was your stats for? Like, your stats didn't mean anything if you're not winning games. So I knew that after that season, I wanted to eventually go to. I eventually wanted to move to a more competitive environment. That's when I chose to decide to go to Indy, Independence Community College. For those that don't know what Indy was, it's in the Kansas Jayhawk, and in my eyes, the toughest conference in the country. And that's why I decided to go to Independence Community College. And then when I got there, I feel like that was a real testament to just my mental. You know, I got there, didn't have the year that I wanted to, didn't see the floor as much as I wanted to. And that was when it started to really dawn on me, like, yo, like, is this for me? Like, I remember having multiple conversations with you, multiple conversations with my sister, my family, my mom, my dad, just like, man, like, even Coach Pringle, like, just like, yo, like, I don't know. Like, I feel like I'm doing what I got to do, but I'm not seeing the benefits from it. So it was just like battling within myself, just trying to keep telling myself, like, yo, you're him. Like, you know the work that you put in, you're going to continue to grind, just trying to get up every day to continue to grind. And whenever that opportunity comes, you eventually will take full advantage of it. So JUCO is for real, man. Like, all them stories that y'all hear, those are real life stories. You know, only the strong survive in JUCO. It's a dog-eat-dog world. You gotta grind to make it out. Yeah, I was about to say, like, I remember like them long conversations. Like, we used to be on the phone for like 2-3 hours, just kind of chopping it up, just kind of, you know, talking about the situation, the whole nine. So like, I definitely know where you was coming from and how you was feeling around that time, bro.
For real, like, I don't want to say that though to deter people from JUCO. Like, if you can find a good opportunity in JUCO, take it, bro. Like, it's people that don't have offers, go JUCO and get offers from everywhere in the country. So it's like, don't take what I just said as a bad seed. You know what I'm saying? Like, There's definitely good situations in JUCO. Mine was just not what I wanted to be. I'm not gonna say it was like horrible, but it just wasn't what I wanted to be, and that's okay. So
yeah, like, talk a little bit more about like that dog versus dog mentality that you had to face, like, going into like each practice, like every game, like knowing like some people have the mindset of like I'm a team player, I want the team to win, but then you have like maybe other players on some like I'm just here for my stats and I'm here to get some film. Like talk a little bit more about that.
That's for sure. So at JUCO, it's only 2 years, and people typically only go there because they didn't get the offers that they wanted, or they didn't have the grades that they needed to get to where they got offered from. So it's definitely when I say dog eat dog world, bro, you're competing every single day. Like every single day in practice, you're competing. I could be starting one game and I could be benched the next game. So it's like, if you ain't on your shit for real, your food will get taken. So I think just being on top of your game from in the weight room, from on the court, and then, a lot of people get knocked down because of grades, bro. Like grades is very important. Grades is very important. So it's definitely a battle, It's like you said, it's people go there with the mindset of, I need to get offered. So it's like when you winning trumps everything. Like I said earlier, when you winning, people are cool with not getting as much as they wish they could have got that game. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we winning, so I'm cool. Like, we number 3 in the country. I'm cool with averaging 8 points. But when you're a team in JUCO that's not winning, that's when all hell breaks loose. Like, everybody know, like, bro, I gotta get mine. I gotta get these highlights for this film so I can send it to coaches. So I feel like when you winning, everything is all good, everything is all green. But when you losing, that's when you find out what the team is really made of. I feel like most of the time in JUCO basketball, the people that win the national tournament is the team that wanted to still be there. I feel like at the end of the season in JUCO, it's like, I'm tired of this season. Like, I'm trying to leave. Like, you know what I'm saying? So for the team that can stay tight knit as possible for the longest, I feel like the team that wins the national championship.
Yeah. So, like, let's move on a little bit. Like, I want to talk about like your work ethic. I think a lot of people, like, if they haven't known you, like, your work ethic is like through the roof. Like, me and you worked out plenty of time. You had me on some. We about to fight after this type jump, bro. Like your work ethic is, bro, like crazy. Like, where you feel like you got that from?
I feel like I got it from a few places. One, seeing my mom and dad having to work as hard as they did and still do to make ends meet. I feel like it kind of was almost like just something instilled in me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just was something that was normal to me, normal to wake up early. Like, my father wakes up 5 a.m. every day. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, he's doing it for his job. Why shouldn't I be doing it for the job that I want? Yeah. So I think just seeing it from my family, and then I remember it was two things that stood out to me too. I had the chance to work out with Khalil Duke. Shout out to Khalil. Hope you still killing, bro. I had a chance to work out with him, and that right there was like, like, I'm thinking I'm working hard, and this dude over here, like, he's making shots and he's counting his misses because it's not switches. So it's like, what am I really doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just seeing him work out, just seeing him, like, the way he carried himself throughout the workout is definitely something that I was able to like be able to be inspired from. And most of the time when I was working out with him, I was just trying to remember the drills that we was doing so I can do them on my own. Mm-hmm. And then lastly, I want to say Supreme Athletes. Shout out to Supreme Athletes. Shout out to Stacks. That definitely showed me what hard work is too, from a working out standpoint. From getting your body right standpoint, from stretching to cardio and to strength. So I feel like those 3 things is what definitely got my work ethic to the point that it is now.
Hey, bro, don't be killing your teammates, man. Like, cause you're so crazy, bro.
Nah, I'm chilling, bro.
So now you at Davis at Elkins College, right? That's a D2, right?
Yeah, D2 in West Virginia.
How was it? Like, how's the experience so far there, and like getting around a new group of guys and just the energy? Like, how is it so far?
I think this is the first time in a while that I felt like it was more of a family type of team, type of environment. Like I said earlier, coming from JUCO, we know that we only gonna be there for 1 to 2 years. So it's like you get close with them guys, but you still end up leaving. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody goes in there with their own objectives. But I feel like here it's definitely like it's more chemistry. everybody want to see everybody do good. Everybody competing in practice. We can compete real hard in practice, and then as soon as we're done with practice, we all trying to go link up at the calf or something like that. So it's definitely like a homey environment.
Yeah, like I guess I can tell you I got great chemistry just by like your vlog that you post on YouTube. Like I can tell your chemistry is crazy. Like just how much fun y'all having, and like just tell like y'all building like that brotherly bond just off the court alone. So I can only imagine what y'all gonna do on the court.
Nah, for real. Like I feel like it's everybody enjoys each other company. Like I can go to anybody on the team room and chill out for 30 minutes to an hour without it being like, all right, bro, like why are you in my room? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, everybody just rock with each other here.
Do you have any expectations for the team? Like your record, like what's y'all like your main goal for the team?
My expectations for the team, bro, like I want a conference championship, bro. And I know everybody say that in the beginning of all their seasons, but I really want a conference championship. I feel like we got the talent and we got the pieces to do it. It's just more so of us just locking in, buying in the system and getting it done. Like in my eyes, it's always championship or bust. So I'm always trying to get a championship. I'm always trying to get a ring.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any personal goals for yourself? Like not stat wise, just like as a man, like as a basketball player, like do you have any personal goals?
Some of the personal goals I have is definitely keeping my confidence, like trusting in my work ethic, trusting in myself, knowing who I am and flourishing in that. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like in the years past, I definitely lost some confidence over things that I couldn't control. So just being true to myself and like knowing like you who you say you is, bro, and it's time to go out and prove it.
Mm-hmm. So when y'all first game, man, like so people could tune in and see y'all play.
Our first game I think is November 12th. For everybody that want to watch, I will be up. I'll post the links whenever it's a home game because I think that's the only time it'll be a link. Whenever it's a home game, I'll post it on my IG. So stay tuned for real. It's gonna be a real good show.
Yeah, I definitely want to see that, bro. You better make sure you throw my boy DJ at Alley Hoop, bro.
Nah, I got you, bro. We got some dunkers on this team for real. We got some dunkers here.
I need a body bag, bro. Put him in a body bag, bro. I need to see one, bro.
Zip him up. I got you, bro. We gonna show out for y'all.
So now you are a young entrepreneur, Peru Clothing. Tell me about that, bro. Drippy, I see the hat, bro. Drippy, let's tell people about it, baby.
Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all what we're working with. This just the beginning, too, bro. This just the beginning. But Peru Clothing, how it started. So I knew
wait. Not to cut you off. Tell people what it stands for first. Like, tell people what it stands for.
So Peru Clothing. P stands for persistence. The U stands for unity. The R stands for responsibility. E stands for encouragement, and the W stands for wisdom. And that's how we got together with the Peru. So,
respect.
There's something. Fashion is something I always wanted to deal with. Something I always wanted to do. I know a lot of people don't even remember, but I know you definitely remember when I was selling those big team shirts.
Yeah, I remember that. I think my little brother Sage still got one. You know Sage, bro.
Yeah, I started with that, and I fizzled that out real quick. But I knew I always wanted to do something with clothing. Like I feel like with clothing, I never had the money to get the designer. So it was like, bro, why not kill two birds in one stone? You really enjoy clothing. Why not make your own designer? You know what I'm saying? So that's where it really started off from. And man, I'm just happy to be like have something that's mine. Like I'm a CEO. I'm a businessman. Like
we were just talking about this the other day, bro. We were just talking about this the other day.
When you talk about me, you better come correct. You talking to a boss here. You feel me? Like
facts. I'm proud of that, bro.
I'm proud of that. And for everyone that tapped in with it, we continue to grow. The pack is getting stronger. I truly appreciate the fact that y'all spent y'all hard-earned money with me. And like I said, the best is yet to come. We got some great collections. We still building on this collection. So stay tuned. Peru Clothing.
Yeah. I like the colorways I just seen just drop yesterday, right? I like it. I need a gray hoodie, bro. I told you I need a gray one, bro.
Bro, everybody been hitting me up talking about the gray is the move. I think the gray that might be the toughest one, bro.
That gray one fire, bro. I'm getting one, bro. Trust me, I'm getting one, bro.
That gray one is definitely, that might be the best seller.
All right, so we about to end this on a good note. So this segment is called the hot seat, right? I'm gonna ask you a series of questions. I want you to just answer them to the best of your abilities, all right?
I bet.
All right. Hot dog or hamburger?
Bro, don't you ever ask me to eat a glizzy, bro. I'm definitely going hamburger, my guy. You know that. That's illegal. That other option illegal, bro.
All right, LeBron or KD?
I'm gonna go Bron.
You already know. You already know, bro. All right, a great dunker or a great shooter?
Shooter. I feel like a shooter is definitely more deadly. Like it's tough to dunk the ball. Like I'm not gonna say it's not, but if I got somebody that can shoot like Curry, I'm going with Curry.
All right. If you had to only listen to 3 albums for the rest of your life, what would they be?
For sure, one of them would be. I'm gonna say one of them would be "To Pimp a Butterfly" by Kendrick Lamar.
Classic.
See, that's the thing. I don't know what Tupac album, but it would have to be a Tupac album. You feel me?
What one? You got All Eyes on Me. You got Tupacalypse. You got a couple.
I think I'm gonna go All Eyes on Me.
That double album. That's a lot of bangers on it, bro.
So I'm gonna go "To Pimp a Butterfly," Kendrick. All Eyes on Me, Tupac. I'm gonna go Championships.
Yeah,
man, shout out to Meek, bro.
Yo, he's dookie.
Shout out to Meek Mill, bro. Dream Chasers.
That's a whole nother conversation, bro. But you wildin'. All right, so last question. Who's your all-time 5 in the NBA? Like all-time top 5 starting lineup?
From like so I'm gonna do one each.
Yeah, one
position,
guard. Right? Yep.
Oh shit. Point guard, I'm gonna go Steph. Okay. I know a lot of people gonna be like Magic, but nah, I'm going Steph, bro. Shooting guard, I'm gonna go that guy, Michael Jordan.
Wait. You're not gonna go with you. Wait. Hold on. You're not gonna go with your twin, Dwayne Wade, bro?
That's not my twin no more, bro. We ain't gonna talk about why that's not my twin no more, bro. That ain't my twin no more, bro.
That's crazy.
But nah.
MJ, right? You said MJ?
Nah. MJ at the 2. At the 3, I'm gonna go Bron. I'm gonna go LeBron at the 3. Mm-hmm. At the 4, I'm gonna go KD.
That's not a bad pick, though.
And at the 5, I'm definitely gonna go Shaq. Nobody beating that 5, bro.
That's the running gun.
Bro, nobody's beating that 5. What? I got KD, Curry, and Bron now that can shoot that shit, bro. And then Jordan and Shaq housing shit in the paint. You know what he was on when he was young, boy.
Yeah, that young Shaq, that was a gimme. But nah, bro, like I really appreciate you, bro, for taking the time out today just to take the time to do my podcast with me, bro. It's an experience for me. First episode, I definitely enjoyed it, bro.
Nah, man, I appreciate you for having me on. I'm glad to see that you finally like doing some of the things that you wanted to do and been talking about for a while. Keep it up, bro. I believe in you. The podcast about to go crazy. New subscribers or new followers to come. And man, I'm happy for you, bro. Like, no cap, I'm really happy.
No cap, bro. I'm happy for you, bro. No cap, bro. Like, this is what you're doing, bro. You inspired me, bro. Just as a man, and just what you do with your clothing line, and just how serious you take your craft in every single way, bro. It's like, so talking to you Like you giving me gems and all that, bro. I really appreciate that, bro. Real talk, bro. I appreciate that, bro.
Okay.
So like plug yourself in, bro. Like where can people find you at? YouTube, Peru Clothing, like tag yourself, bro.
All right, so you can find my personal Instagram account at G2MIO, stands for Gotta Make It Out. And then you can find Peru Clothing on Instagram at PUREW Clothing. It's gonna pop up. It's gonna have the little wolf emblem for y'all to see it. It's gonna have that same emblem right there. PeruClothing.com, the website is now officially up and running. You can check out the items that we have. We got multiple colorways for the Lonely Nights collection and that's what I'm wearing right now. Go tap in. And my YouTube, JT Alexander, we going up. The subscribers gonna get up there. I need y'all to really step for me, bro. Hartford, Connecticut. I need y'all to step for me, bro. I'm calling y'all out.
Facts. Now you got to come to my platform too. Now 2 Kings trying to, provide some gems for everybody, man.
Nah, for sure. And we definitely gonna get to where we want to be, bro.
Definitely, bro. But thank you again, bro. I love you to death, man. I appreciate you, bro.
Love you too, bro.
Definitely.